Suddenly, the boy's spacesuit turned white. This wasn't just any signal, it was a sign of deadly danger. He looked at the back of his palm and realized that a dangerous insect called horse yellow was stuck to his skin. Without wasting time, he pulled it off, but it was already too late because the wound on his hand had started turning black. Moments later, his face began to change and his vision became blurry. When the father saw his son writhing in pain like this, he calmly told him to take out the bag. The boy pulled out his first aid kit, the first healing injection. He pushed it directly into his heart. Then, on his father's advice, he quickly took the second injection. Now he was out of immediate danger. A little while later, the boy fell asleep, but the father could not rest. Because on this planet, the difference between day and night temperatures was so extreme that even plants would close themselves. If the boy didn't reach the geothermal zone before nightfall, his death was certain. As soon as the spacesuit's color returned to normal, the boy regained consciousness. His father told him the geothermal zone was 10 kilometers away. They quickly began moving toward it. While checking supplies along the way, Jaden saw that 2 drops of his breathing fluid were broken. This meant reaching the destination would now be very difficult, but he kept it a secret from his father and decided to take the risk. The father understood everything but said nothing. That night, lightning flashed, thunder roared, and heavy rain poured down. Jaden hid alone under a tree. Fear filled his heart, but his father kept talking to him from afar, warning him about the dangers. By morning, Jaden set off again. On the way, he saw the bodies of monkeys with horrible wounds. This meant there was a dangerous predator nearby. He changed his route for safety, but this new path led him to a deep gorge. His father caught his lie and told him there was only 1 day's worth of breathing fluid left. If he went around the gorge, it would take 3 days. If he jumped straight down the waterfall, he could reach in 2 days, but that jump was extremely dangerous. The father tried to stop him. Yet, burdened by the guilt of his sister's death, Jaden refused to stop. Determined, he leapt toward the waterfall. As soon as he jumped, a giant eagle swooped down to catch him. Jaden dived to escape, trying to land in the waterfall, but the eagle still caught him and carried him to its nest. When he regained consciousness, he saw several tigers approaching from above. The eagle fought one tiger while the others climbed up. Bravely, Jaden knocked one tiger unconscious, but the eagle's chicks had been killed. In grief and rage, the eagle cried out loudly. Jaden quietly slipped away. He tried to contact his father, but his communicator was broken. Now, he had to rely only on himself. By nightfall, the cold grew worse, and plants began to freeze. His spacesuit turned white again. His body was losing to the cold. He collapsed unconscious. Suddenly, someone dragged him into a pit. When he woke up in the morning, he saw the giant eagle lying dead above him. It had sacrificed itself to save him from the cold. Time was running out for Jaden. He began searching the nearby wreckage. Finally, Jaden found wreckage containing breathing fluid and a transmitter, but the transmitter wasn't working. Also, a dangerous creature called Strangler had escaped from its cage. As he got close, the sky turned black. This was a sign the Strangler was near. Jaden climbed up to send the signal, but the Strangler attacked. The transmitter fell, and Jaden was thrown onto the rocks. He felt like a failure, unable to save his sister or his father. But then, he remembered his father's words. Danger is real, but fear is only a choice. In the end, a rescue team managed to save his father, and the boy too did not give up.